little touch-up here in between the final couple of dragsters, the first couple of door cars, and I think the door cars are all in there. We've got 6 left in no box. So we're about to figure out who our semifinalists are going to be there. We got a few more than that. In the electronics category.
Hello racers, we are at the 2024 PRI show. We are surrounded by quality products at the Moer Engineering booth, and I'm standing here with Max Moer, part of the family business. And instead of talking about the products today, I want to learn more about your family business, where it started, how it started.
Yep. It started, we're coming up on 40 years in 2026. Started at my grandparents' house in their garage.
Love it.
My granddad and my dad used to go to scrap yards and pull out axles and cut and respline them, make them stronger for drag racers, and it's kind of grown into a big company that we can make a living out of, so it's been great. But
That's awesome. And what's your role there?
I'm a sales technician, so I sit there, answer the phones, take orders, help out people who have any questions.
I could relate to a family business. I could relate to a business that started out of a one-car garage, and I think it's so cool, and in this day and age it's unique that you have a family-run business, everyone seems to get along, and you have success, and I love it. So you caught my attention this year. You won a big buck bracket race, so you're really getting in the thick of it now. Do you have any aspirations on winning like the million?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The Flings, everyone knows, are one of the premier bracket races events. We don't miss them if we can't, or if we can. But absolutely, Vegas especially. I know Bristol's one of your big ones, probably not as big, but is just as premier. Norwalk this year is one I would obviously love to win, but really any of them, especially at the Flings, I'll always take a win.
And who's the better driver, you or your dad?
Ooh, better driver? I'd probably go dad, but he's had a lot.
That's a humble guy right there.
He's had a lot more experience than me. I'm just coming up on a year and a half, and I think I'm catching him pretty quick.
Well, you guys sponsor, Moer Engineering sponsors Luke Bagacki. He's the only 2-time Spring Fling Million winner, so you have a good resource right there.
Yep.
If your dad doesn't teach you the right stuff, you can go over there.
Yep, exactly. And we got a pit with him this year, so it was fun to watch that and cheer him on from his own pit. That was cool. But
Good stuff. So this year is our 10th anniversary. It'd be a great event to grab.
Yep.
You guys have, for 3 years now, been a title right sponsor right on top of the page at the Spring Fling Million, and you guys, great people to partner with, and that's what we look for.
Not a whole lot of handicap coming up here, but the Mustang will be leaving first, and then the little red Chevy too. We'll try to pull up alongside. Not going to be a whole lot of deficit you're going to have to make up, but there's going to be some. Not going to matter now. By 0.008 of a second, the red light's on. The Mustang's gone. The Chevy 2 is going on. Dead on 3. 47 on a 47 with 3 little thou to spare. Brian Norman goes 57 on a 55. Didn't matter once that red light came on. Billy Lieber advances. Bobby Murphy in the left side. We got so many trucks, we're starting to run them against each other now. Matt Lee in the right side. S10s, a pair. Matt Lee, the extended cab S10. Bobby Murphy, the regular cab S10. Let's see, the shorter wheelbase should make it easier to do wheelies, I think, right? Right? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Off and away on the green. Bobby out front. Matt Lee pushed him right out the back door. Bobby Murphy was 007. Looked like he was in command, but he took a chunk down at the stripe, more than 700 to break out. Matt Lee goes 35 on a 32. Wasn't getting there, didn't get there, and it worked out just perfectly for him. Rick LaPoutry now on the left side. Dale Gauthier in the right. There goes Dale. Here comes Rick. This time they both turn it green. That means we got 600 feet to figure out who's going to do what to whom down there. And the who's going to do what to whom down there is dead on 3 for the win. And that's going to be Dale. 8 thou, the margin at the stripe. 606 on the 605 for Rick. Had the reaction advantage, but he needed more. Needed more. Dale goes 20. Dale goes dead 3. Dale goes to the next round. Special guest announcer, please stand by.
Thank you. I'm Little Peter Domino. Tim Wally's dead. And we got Tim Wally in the left lane from New York. Vinny's Bus Service. The 23 Cutlass. Down 515 in the left lane versus Glenn. Who is that? Ferguson. Down 599. Tim Wally got this one.
Did you just say you're Ted Wally's dad?
Tim Wally, yeah.
You're Tim Wally's dad?
Yes.
You're his dad?
Yes.
How old is he?
40?
And you're his dad?
Yes.
Isn't he your dad?
Yes. Look. Oh, here we go. Oh!
Dad went red and the kid quit. What a great kid. He's better than about half the people I work with. No, Warren, I wasn't talking about you. Glenn Ferguson gets the win. 32 on the tree, 6 flat. Hey, Petey, I'm really sorry. Don't worry, your dad will have another shot tomorrow, and you're welcome up here anytime. Dennis O'Brien on the left side. Jim Finn on the right side. Starting line separation, 1 thou. Finish line separation, 9 thou. Dennis O'Brien goes dead 2 for the win. Jeff Finn goes 1 over. See you tomorrow. 1 thou separation on this end, 9 thou that end. Dead 2 for the W. Cameron Atkins now, left side. Jim Carty, right side. Pennsylvania v. Ohio. Handicap goes to the left lane. Red light start by 2 thousandths of a second. Cameron Atkins going to take the win, 624, 148 miles an hour. Had a free shot to look at the dial, and he took it. Jim Carty goes dead on 7 after going 002 red. Shane Jett in the left side. Vic Ellinger in the right side. Hey, dragsters, get warmed up and ready. We don't need you quite yet, but it won't be long. Monte Carlo in the left side, rolling in out of New Jersey. Vic out of Cleveland, Ohio. We're talking about the Volvo down there. This time the separation at this end of the racetrack is 3 thousandths of a second. Separate that 8 thousandths of a second. Shane Jett goes 12, one above. Nice try. Vic goes 009, dead 5. He's 00, he's dead something, and he takes 00 stripe. That, what do they say? Checks all the boxes? Well, it checked the one that turns on the wind light. That's the most important one. Jim Stevens now rolling in next in the left side. Delaney Bishop in the right. Red light start. Delaney goes 003, too soon. 007, dead 4. Jim Stevens. Delaney goes 3 thou red, dead 0. And you thought the dragsters were having all the fun. 3 red, dead 0. Yeah, that's the good news. You got a shot at the carburetor. Every dead 0 goes into the drawing for the APD carburetor, whether you win or lose. Now it's going to be Mike Matty over there in the Blue Nova. And Nick Wellman. It's an 80 Fairmont. Now, it's got a small block Chevy in it, but I talked to Nick, bumped into him down there, and I said, I'm just curious. And he said, I'm actually building a big block Ford for it. But I had this, wanted to go racing, stuck the thing together. He said, we've been successful so far. He said, so this is going to have to do until I get the big motor done for it. They're in, they're set, they're away on green. 007, dead 4. Come and get it. Mike Matty's 14 had 0 chance. Got there first, 9 thousandths of a second. Broke out, 12 thousandths of a second. No chance to win the round. Nick is 007, dead 4. Matty's 14. Do the math. Tom Coonley now on the left side as he lines up against Don Kosenka. That's a couple of pretty cool Novas. Obviously from different eras. First gen on the right side, third gen on the left side. But that's still a couple of pretty cool Novas. They have dyslexic identical reaction times. A 12 and a 21. And Tom Coonley, wow. Don gets there first by a tenth, and breaks out 800ths. Coonley was a tenth off the dial after being 12 on the tree. He was not going to get there. You take a tenth, you break out. We got rules around here. Hang on a minute. One moment, please. I got to shut one thing off before I turn the other thing on. Said, we got rules around here. Sorry, I had that put away. I didn't think I was going to need it anymore, the way things were going tonight. Connor Hess, Mike Truskowski, finish line. Connor, come on. 006, take 0007 for the win. Truskowski goes 13, 94 on a 93. Margin at the stripe, 0, 0, 0, 7. 006, take 0007 to win the virtual dead heat. Garrett Griffith coming at you now. The Kentucky-based truck, Elena Wineski, 67 Camaro. I really thought, watching everything that's been going on tonight, I thought, man, we can put that thing away. There's no way we're going to have to run the train around the track again. Turns out, I was mistaken. Starting line separation, 2 thou. Finish line separation, 5 thou. Dead 3 beats dead 6. Garrett Griffith, 14, dead on 6. Oh, that was cute. Almost. Lenny, 12, dead 3. 15 takes care of 20. Listen up in the pits. Oh, attention in the pits. You want them all or you want half? Dragsters, come on down. And we're not going to split you up anymore. Even, odd, all dragsters, you're still in competition. You are invited to the lanes. Kenny Case, Jeff Griffo. Kenny left, Jeff right. The truck against the deuce. Not a whole lot of handicap coming at you here, but the truck is going to leave first by a little bit. Remember, all you got to do is be double O, take double O, and even that ain't no guarantee these days. At the stripe, 14. Griffo, he's going to win it. 624 on the 623. 0.004 of a second at the stripe. Dead 3. Kenny Case for the loss. Didn't have the reaction time to go with it. So once again, we got a double O stripe. We got a dead on run. The double O stripe won, the dead on run didn't. Mike Willie in his truck in the left side, and Dave Burkhardt had an Ann Arbor transmission. And the Fleet Doctor. That 67 Camaro is sweet. With a license plate on it, it'd be even sweeter. I don't know if it's street legal, street drivable or not. I know the backup lights work. I can see that from here. Wouldn't that be something? You're sitting behind him at a stoplight, see the backup lights come on, hear him rev the thing up, and you go, oh, crap. Hey, if you didn't know it'd have a trans brake in it, if you didn't know, how would you know? 2 thou separation on the starting line. Burkhardt going to win it. He goes 41 on the 39, getting there first by 12 thousandths of a second. Well, that was like a blowout compared to everything we've seen so far. Mike Willie goes 588 on the 585, left the door open a little bit. And here comes Alan Ray. Alan Ray is trying to prove the theory that if you bribe the announcers with food, you will win rounds. Now, I want to make sure that everybody knows for the record, the announcers have no control over whether or not you win rounds. I also, in no way, shape, or form, want to dissuade somebody from bribing the announcers with food. So there you go. Take it for what it's worth. The Canadian Nova in the left side. Didn't they call those things something different in Canada? Was it an Acadian, right? An Acadian, yeah. So is that like an imported Nova, or is it an Acadian? Sean Fuller in the Malibu. Well, maybe he thought, we know the guy here's from Arizona. He probably doesn't know what an Acadian is. He's not that bright. Which I, normally would agree with. Ooh. Alan Ray missed the tree, but ran dead on 9, and he's going to get the win. Sean Fuller breaks out 6 thou. It wasn't train worthy, but he did get himself a little bit too big a bite down there at the stripe when he was safely out in front. So Alan Ray for the win. Carl Kyle left. Grand Performance, BMD, the truck. Lee Newmeyer for HP Sales, Finish Line Fuels, a Bruzy. Ease in the Little Vega in, dialed 567. So the truck is going to go first. Let's see, what we have, a double O this, a double O that, a dead on, a dead heat, an Are You Kidding Me? I think this race so far leads the league in Are You Kidding Me's. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of come on mans in there. Both drivers away on the green. The truck is out. The Vega's closing in. The Vega's closing in. Well, the Vega got the stripe, but had to break out to do it. Wow. 003 for Carl. He left the door open just a smidge. Goes 625 on the 623. Lee goes flying by. He got there first by 008. He broke out by 003. Had a 5 thou window to sneak through and took 8. And that didn't work. So we had a 00 light, we had a 00 stripe, but that time we didn't have it dead on. Gordon Wan in the Vega wagon. Brian Willingham in the Camaro. The new Gen 5. I'm talking about it all day. The day did not start like it was going to be a long, successful one for Brian. It has so far been both long and successful. Wow, the Vega looked like drifting over towards the center line a little bit. 007 taking 003, running dead on. Check, check, check. 007, dead 7, taking 003. Gordon Wan was 30 on the tree, had no chance. 0 chance. And Brian Willingham keeps on keeping on. Shannon Seals out of the Two Girls Garage, a little 71 Pinto, and TJ Mendola in the Ventura, no matter what it says on my screen. How many 71 Pintos out there are still even like able to move under their own power? And then how many of them have been taken as good a care of as that one has been over the years? And then how many of them are that fast? You have all of a sudden narrowed it down. No, what, 3? 6? I doubt that it's double digits. 675 in the left lane, 624 in the right lane. That is a bulb and a tick. You know, Chuck Wooler used to be back in 2 and 2. This is 1 and 1. 1 bulb and 1 tick. Ready and set. Ready and set and green. Shannon left, TJ right. 675-1, dead 1 for the win. Took a hundo at the stripe. TJ was 33 on the tree, crossing second, going 2 thou, too quick. Shannon, holding that much reaction time, runs dead 1 to lock out TJ. And I do believe we are down to 15 cars and our box door slammers. We are down to 3 and our no box door slammers. The 3 we've got coming back. Well, you can see it. I can't see it yet. Okay. The audio and video are going to be out of sync because I'm watching the live feed with the rest of you guys, and we're actually talking a few seconds in front of it. So, there you go. Jen Vignola, C.J. Yeager, Jaden Durst. Those are the 3 that are still alive in no box. Wow, talk about a rose and 2 thorns. I mean, no offense, guys, but you'd say the same thing. We got a few minutes of track prep. I believe they're going to do a spray. They're going to do a full prep. So it's going to be a couple minutes before we get into the dragsters. But dragsters, I need you. Listen up in the pits. Oh, attention in the pits. Dragsters, I will take all of you back to the staging lanes, please, as we roll on through round number 4. A beautiful evening here at America's Racetrack, Summit Motorsports Park, for the Summit Racing Equipment, Fling at Norwalk, presented by Total Seal Piston Rings. We still got a little ways to go tonight, but we're getting closer and closer to somebody walking out with $50,000. Don't go anywhere.
Ronnie Court here with Tommy Dupree of Summit Racing. He's the head motorsports guru because we are here at the Summit Racing Fling at Norwalk, the inaugural edition. Tommy, first of all, thank you for joining us. Let's talk about the partnership between 2 titans of the industry.
Oh, absolutely, man. Peter and Emily do a fantastic job. We've kind of watched this in the background. Wanted to get into one of the races eventually, and when the opportunity came up at our home track, we absolutely had to have it. So we're happy to be here. There's a lot of great racers here. A lot of our great customers are here, and to be able to be here and offer race support to them on site is just something that means a lot to us.
And let's talk about that race support because the parts that you guys have brought to this event, wow, huge inventory.
Yeah, we have this something we developed about 2 years ago. This is our second truck. This truck has over 1,000 different pieces on it. So chances are I can help you out with pretty much whatever you have happen at the track. the shop's only like an hour and a half up the road. If you need something the next day, we can make that happen too.
Well, and I was talking about it on the microphone a little bit earlier. Walking into the store is kind of like getting in the candy store.
Oh yeah, my office is upstairs, and I have to stay out of there. There's some weeks that I sign my paycheck over to them because I'm a gearhead too myself. So
Let's talk about some of the products that you guys have really been focused on. Now, safety was one that always comes up, and particularly some of the new seatbelt rules, the Hans device, some of the things you want to highlight.
Yep, no, we definitely carry that. We carry a full line of helmets, seat belts, head and neck restraints, gloves, shoes, socks, anything you might think of, we have on the truck. Typically at an event, day zero, as we call it, is one of the busiest days for us because people show up, man, I didn't realize my belts are out of date. I didn't realize I got a 2010 helmet. I've got to have this, I've got to have that. So that's always a good, feel-good thing for us because a racer showed up, maybe drove 500 miles to get here. Well, we can help him race no matter what.
Tommy, I love anytime I got some downtime scrolling on my phone on the Summit app. You guys have a terrific app. And of course, those who are not here can order anytime. Great shipping as well, too.
Yeah, we put a lot of time and effort into the app, and it's always an evolving entity. It's come a long way since we first put it out. I wasn't a huge fan, as most people weren't, but now it's pretty much become seamless with what the website does and pretty much offers all the same services on it as well. So yeah, it gets used a lot.
We are here, of course, at the Summit Racing Equipment Fling at Norwalk. Doesn't that sound good?
It does sound good. It just rolls off the tongue, man.
We appreciate you so much for joining us. Tommy Dupree, thank you, my friend.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate your partnership.
Thank you.
When did my bike die? Like an hour ago? Lunchtime? You guys been letting me talk in a dead mic since like 3 o'clock? I was going to say I thought you were my friends, but I've listened to the way I talk to you, so I know better than that. Brittany Ulmer's out there. Shane Blackburn chasing. Shane, 007, gets the win. 13th hours the stripe, 451 on the 450. Dead on 4 for the loss. Well, if you missed this part, this is my goal, and so far I am on point. I want to go the entire round, every pair to be either a 00 reaction time, a 00 stripe, or a dead on. So far, every single pair has had either a 00 reaction time, a 00 stripe, or somebody run dead on, and some of them had like 3 of those or 4 of those. Like both were dead on or both were 00. Donovan Williams left, Jono Gerber right. Trying to keep the string alive. That's what Donovan's trying to do. He's trying to keep the string alive because he's already a big cash winner this weekend. 470 to 434, so left lane leaves first. Donovan Williams goes trip, zip, taking 009 and beats Jono, who ran dead 2. I know a trip zip technically is not a 00 light, but in this case it is. So I got a 00 light, I got a 00 stripe. It's 00 with an O is what it is. 000. So I got a 00 light, I got a 00 stripe, and I got a dead on all 3. Donovan Williams had 2 of the 3. That's the win. Here comes Tanya Pruitt, the Kick Booty Motorsports driver over there on the left side, and Jordan Crow in the right. Door cars, come on down. I'll take all of you. I need the no-box cars rolling in here first, please, so we get the 3 of you paired up. Oh, attention in the pits. All door cars. Box, no box. Wish I had a box. All door cars. Come on down. My streak is alive. Tanya Pruitt, 002, taking the win, 48 on a 47. Jordan Crow, dead 6 in the loss. The only one I didn't get that time is a stripe. Tanya took 15 because Jordan was a little bit late. But I got a 002 light. I got a dead 6. I got a 15 stripe. Daryl Wirtz in the left side. Zach Smith in the right side. Daryl for Team Idaho, and they brought a formidable team. A formidable team. You want to see what Idaho's got for drag racing talent? Come to the Strip at Las Vegas sometime for one of their big dollar races. You're going to see a whole lot of Idaho. A whole lot. 435 to a 448. So that's your handicap. Both drivers leave on green. Down to the finish line we go. 448. Zach Smith, dead 5 for the win. Daryl Wirtz, dead 5 for the loss. 13th out with the stripe. Zach, 16 better on this end of the racetrack. Dead 5 beats dead 3. And that'll bring up Zach Fulcher. That's Mr. Cool to you. And Chase McKay. Michigan against Kentucky coming at you this time. As we just keep rolling right on through. This is like, you couldn't make this up. If this was a script, it would be like a Rocky fight. It's like, nah, that guy's been knocked out 6 times. Oh, no, look, he's still fine. It's crazy. What looks like a near perfect run this time is going to be out to lunch next time. You better not flinch. You better not flinch. .004, Zach Fulcher. 88 on an 87 for the win. Chase McKay runs dead one. Couldn't get there after leaving 30 up here. Got a 00. Got a dead on. Missed a stripe. That was 11. It's almost getting to the point where if you take 15, you get a train horn. David Wright, Matt Cornell, as we just keep on rolling. Easing their way in. 477 dial for Matt. He'll get the head start. 446 the dial for Dave. He's on the chase. Thought they were going to ruin it. Didn't happen. They both missed the tree. David Wright takes the stripe by 006. 447 on a 446 for the win. Matt Cornell runs dead 2 and loses. So even though they both missed the tree, I still got the 00 stripe, and I still got one driver dead on, even though it was dead on for the L. We're missing one no box? Well, there's only 3, so that kind of stands out from the crowd, doesn't it? I need all door cars, come on down. I also need that one no box car. If you're that one and you're missing, you know who you are. Chris Ferguson left, Blake Fuquay right. 1 thou separation here. And Chris Ferguson runs dead 4 for the win. That time I only got 1. How about that? 16 to 17 reaction time advantage Chris. He got there first by 13, runs dead 4 for the win, but that keeps the string alive. Blake, 17 on the tree and 1 back of the dial at 450. Done for the night. Steve McCrory, the Bears Performance Machine, over on the left side. And Mike Fuquay, he just watched his kid be given the rest of the night off. Let's see if Mike can withhold the family honor or uphold the family honor. Left lane leaves first by 17. Hoosier Racing round 4. Getting down towards the end. Round 5. Filling in the lane. Oh, wow. Fuquay turns it red by a mile. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm trying to figure out numbers in the box backwards. No, something definitely wasn't right. But Fuquay, 56 red, and then shut it off to a 454. McCrory goes 53 on a 54. And technically, my string comes to an end. No 00 light, no 00 stripe, nobody dead on. What say we start another one? J.P. Schuster in the left side, Noah Rambo in the right. 45 to a 47 is a split for dial, just 0.02 of a second. As we're racing our way into an absolutely beautiful night. Not even enough breeze to get the smoke off the starting line here at America's Racetrack. Ohio against Michigan as they ease their way in. That's ready. That's go. Double 06 at the finish line stripe. JP wins it. He goes 44 on a 45. Noah goes 45 on a 47. 9 thou, the difference on the double breakout. JP gets the win, taking the stripe at 006, and we have started a new string. As Marla Hunter and Alan Moore enter and sign in, please. Hunter for York RV and Vern's Concrete. Lined up over there on the left side. 435 is his prediction. We're still missing a no box car. Which one? We're missing one no box car. Please. Brian Yeager. We're missing Yeager. Come on, Yeager. CJ, come on. All right, he's here. Thank you. Uh-oh. Alan Moore was late. Marla Hunter had the advantage, runs dead 5 for the win. Alan Moore runs dead 1 for the loss. Didn't have a 00 light, didn't have a 00 stripe. Both drivers dead on. And my new streak is now 2. Every streak starts somewhere. I mean, come on. I couldn't have lost 957 races in a row if I didn't lose the first one. Joe Foley, Dylan Guy. Coming at you now. They both dialed 455. Oh, this ought to be fun. Watch the cars. Watch the front wheels on the starting line. See if you can tell who gets the reaction advantage, because they're both trying to leave at exactly the same time. They tell me that it has to be 200s for the naked eye to be able to make it out. So if you can physically tell, that's going to be a bunch in a race
Like this on a night.
like this, with everybody shooting the lights out. Joe Foley goes red by 1 thou. 001 red. I'm counting that. 452 on the 55. Dylan missed the tree. He ran a little quick as well. But if you were watching close, you could clearly see the left lane move first. Unfortunately, it was 1 thou 2 first. Too much 2 first. Too early. Bob McDonough left. Tim Markaloo right. Hey, 00 red is still 00. It's still 00. 484 to 435, so we're not going to be able to play that same game with this pair because they're going to be separated by almost exactly a bulb. 1 bulb minus a tick. And the left lane's going to go first. You gotta be kidding me. Bob McDonough put the numbers in the box backwards, and Tim Markaloo went red by 1 thou. Come on, man. And then Markaloo runs dead 7. McDonough had the numbers in the box backwards. They left at exactly the same time. Markaloo 001 red, dead 7 to go home. Ryan Ernst. Crazy. Caden Pruitt. The Kick Booty Motorsports drive. I'm sorry, we're all just in shock up here in the tower right now. With all that we've been seeing tonight, where the mistakes have been few and far between, that was a big mistake and got away with it. Caden Pruitt takes the starting line advantage, takes the stripe by 000 to run dead 7. Got a dead on, got a 000 stripe. Didn't have a 00 light, but didn't need one there. Caden Pruitt left first. Got there first by 007, but he was enough in the driver's seat. Even if he gave back the stripe, it wasn't going to make a whole lot of difference in that race. Dead 7 for the win. Michael Needham got a couple of cars here out of the Two Girls Garage team. Interestingly enough, the Two Girls Garage sponsor these cars, and neither one of the girls are driving. Jesse York in the right side. The bright orange machine. The blue crew out of Hamilton, Ohio. As luck would have it, I've been to Hamilton, Ohio, a couple of times. Yeah, both of my trips there were significant milestones in my career. Michael Needham, 005. Michael Needham, dead 8. Jesse York, 34 on the bulb, 0 chance. Got there last, went 1 thou too quick, 77.9 on a 78, but a 00 and a dead on for Mike Needham. And now it's going to be Justin Hardy in the left and Devin Payton in the right. Team Gallstar, that's Devin. Team silver, blue, and green. As a general rule, you know, blue and green don't necessarily I don't think work that well as a color scheme, but they do on that car. Looks good. You know what would be the worst thing in the world for me right now, and there are a lot of things that I'm bad at? If I was in charge of best appearing car, the list I'd have more on the list than we have trucks and Camaros all put together. There's some really nice hardware out here battling it out. Both drivers get away on the green. Down to the stripe. Up. The streak has ended again. Devin Payton's going to get the win. He's 16 on the bulb, goes 74-0 on a 73, and took a pretty good chunk because Justin missed both. He was not terrible on the tree at 22, but he was a ways back of the dial bailing out down there. So I get no double O. I get no dead on. Wah, 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 wah. Randy Schuer now. The blaster machine out of Rocco Machine and Gary Williams. The Williams family rolling up here from Florida, and they bring their normal three-pronged attack. Final pair of dragsters sliding in right here. And then we are going to dive right into, and I mean right into, they're already in the water box, round number 5. Hoosier Racing, round 4 will close with these two. And the handicap going to left lane by half a bulb. Wampata, wampata, wampata. The stripe is 007. The win light is Randy. Randy goes 61 on a 60. He's 11 on the tree. He's 61-1, which is 11 over. That's going to be a win. Gary Williams back a little bit. Got there first by 007. Breaks out by 004. And only 2 pair of cars in that entire round was there not a 00 or a dead on in any form. 2 pair the entire round that didn't have at least one 00 or dead on. C.J. Yeager, Jen Vignola. Winner goes to the final against the truck that waits patiently in the water box. The no box cars rolling in right now, that Oldsmobile 76 model 4-door against a 67 Camaro. CJ left, Jen right. Who's going to the no box final? I'll let you know. Both of them away on a green. The Oldsmobile is out there. Jen is closing in a hurry, and Jen is going to win it. Oh, man. Jen, an 068 reaction time. Runs dead 9, and CJ had her on the mat and let her get up. He got there first by 0.05 of a second to break out 8 thou. The night comes to an end for the Oldsmobile. Jen's Camaro will come back and run Jaden Durst in the S10. And I had a dead on there too. Jaden will take the solo run. That'll set up our final round for no box. Red lights don't count on a semi. He clicked it off, or on a single, I should say. He clicked it off early. Goes 676 at 82 miles an hour. And the Larice no box final round is set here at the Fling. And now we go into the box door cars. Dennis O'Brien, what did you say? Dale Gauthier in the 81 model Camaro. And Dennis O'Brien in the Chevelle for JRO Design. Both drivers get away on the green. Dale takes his head start. Dennis is closing in. Dennis is closing in. Dennis is closing the deal. 005 at the finish line stripe. 550, that's 3 above. 640, that's 1 above. But Dale had an 062 light. We still end up with a 005 stripe. Dennis O'Brien's going to take the win, and he'll move on. Connor Hess now in the left lane in the truck. We've got an opportunity to have 2 truck winners tonight. You know that, right? the box and no box, Nick Wellman, the Chevy-powered Fairmont. You know, not often do you hear people say things like, that's a cool Fairmont, but here's a little interesting tidbit. Did you know the Fairmont is on a Fox body chassis? Yeah, so every single thing they make that would fit a Fox Mustang, you can put on a Fairmont. We're talking front suspension, we're talking rear suspension. You could actually take a Mustang nose, a Mustang front clip, and bolt it on a Fairmont. Same floor pan, same chassis. True story. We're pre-staged and we're thinking about it. And then they both bump in at like the same moment. And now they're off and running. They are side by side as they close in on that 660-foot stripe. It's going to be a 561. That is dead on 2 for the win. Nick Wellman goes dead on 8 and home. The difference on this end of the racetrack was a hundo. The difference, indexically speaking, 6 thou. Better on both was Connor Hess. So you should be able to figure out the margin, right? Right. 16 thou. And Connor will continue. Beware the trucks. Cameron Adkins now. And that 67 Camaro. And Vic Ellinger in the Volvo. I got to tell you, nobody would want to go home and go, yeah, hey, how'd you do with the Fling? Got beat by a Volvo. But Victor doing quite a job with that thing. I mean, quite a job with that thing. I mean, quite a job with that thing. Cameron Adkins just goes 002, then 28 on her 27. Nice try. Vic, 005, dead 7, taken 005. Cameron actually had some room with that 002 reaction time. He just needed to be about a hundo closer to the dial. 002, one above to go home. Jim Stevens now lining up in the left side, and Jeff Griffo. I'm telling you, beware the trucks. Beware the trucks. We don't have quite as many this morning as we had when we started, but we still got plenty to get the job done. Both of them off and away. Jeff takes the head start. Jim's closing. Jeff's holding on. Jim's closing. Jeff's holding on. Jim's closing. We get down to the finish line stripe. 65 on a 66. Under by a thou, Jim Stevens. Call that a winner. 22 on a 23 for Jeff. Under by 3 thou. Margin of victory on the double breakout. 002. Jim Stevens takes the win. Billy Lieber now. And Alan Ray. A first-gen Nova and a second-gen Nova. There are people that would tell you those are both first-gen. They would be wrong. The generational split came between 65 and 66. That generation was a 2-year. Third generation starts with 68. But Alan Ray, the Canadian, I swear that should be an Acadian because I like saying Canadian Acadian. And Billy Lieber out of New York. Finish line. For the win. It's going to be Lieber. He left second by 9 thousandths of a second. He got there first by 13 thou, runs 48 on a 47, and that was enough. Alan Ray. Please stand by. Billy Lieber advances. Tom Coonley, Lenny Wisniewski, coming at you now. And I didn't get a 00 on that last pair. Darn it. Darn it. Easing on in. Handicap goes to the left side. Coonley be off and running in the Nova. And then wouldn't it be poetic justice after we've been talking about how many there are to have a 67 Camaro and a final against a truck? I mean, you know, not if you're driving one of the other cars, but I'm just saying. Coonley 003 RED, and then dead on 3. 3 thou red, then dead 3. Come on, man. Lenny goes 534, won it when the red light came on. And here comes Shannon Seals in the Pinto and Dave Burkhart in the Camaro. You know, there was a time when the whole world hated those Pintos because they said, "Oh, every time you bump into one, it catches on fire," and that's not true. It was every third time you bump into one that they caught on fire. So after you've been bumped into twice, sell the damn thing. That was my philosophy. Shannon Seals takes a handicap head start. Dave Burkhart pulls up alongside in Camaro. Man, see the brake lights? Trying to get behind. Yeah, good news, got behind. Bad news. Also, you're behind on reaction time, so Dave Burkhart had plenty of room. He goes 13, taking the stripe, 43 on a 40 for the win, 76 on a 75 for Shannon. No way to win the race. You get there first, you're going to break out. You get there second, you're going to get beat. Brian Willingham, that white Camaro that we've been talking about all day, and Matt Lee. Mr. Cool DIY Direct. 534 to a 646. That's the way the math's out. And they are ready. And they are off and running. The truck closing in on a Camaro down there, but not going to get him. 46 on a 46. Call that dead 2. Matt Lee goes dead 5. Unfortunately for Matt, he runs dead 5 to the dial, but committed suicide with the reaction time. Brian Wellington, not exactly going to get in the Hall of Fame for the reaction time, but remember, it's like bowling. You just got to be better than the guy in the other lane. And that time he was. Dragsters, ready when you are. Oh, attention in the pits. All dragsters, round number 5. Come on back. It is Mickey Thompson, round number 5, and we're ready for dragsters. It's Glenn Ferguson in the Fairlane. It's Carl Kyle in the S10. They are 5 thou separated at this end. They are 5 thou separated at that end. And check it out. Indexically speaking, they run identical. Ferguson goes 032 on a 602. Kyle goes 24.2 on a 23. They both run identical to the dial. 5 thou difference in reaction time, advantage Ferguson. 5 thou difference at the stripe, advantage Ferguson. Going to the next round, Ferguson. And that's the name of that tune. All righty, we're touching up the racetrack. The dragsters, we need you guys back as quick as you can, please. Dragsters, come on down as we continue racing into the evening, getting closer and closer to 50 grand. I'm going to freshen up my bottle of water, and I'm going to let Ronnie slide back in here and keep talking about this 00 ridiculousness. 2 pair in the whole last round of dragsters that there wasn't a 00 something or a dead on something.
It's pretty nasty out there.
Yeah.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah.
This is as good as it gets. But it's the Fling. It's the inaugural Fling at Norwalk. You got to bring the A game, man. I tell you what, this past two rounds have been just absolutely gross.
It actually started before that.
It's been phenomenal racing. Great to watch. Really putting on a show for the folks out there on the live stream. So hopefully you get a chance to like, subscribe, because we got more tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow, ATI Performance Products, Saturday, $50,000 to win. But we're giving away 50 grand tonight. Strange Engineering, Friday night. Man, it's been good racing. Excited for the dragsters. Dragsters should be back there. Dragsters. I think we are to the point now where, well, basically all categories don't need to be combining them anymore. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. And all dragsters, come on down. We need you now. All dragsters, come on down. We will take you now, please.
Ultronics, the leader in performance electronics. Racers know and depend on their state-of-the-art systems every day. Perform Air Pro and Perform Air Eclipse are the racing industry's standard high-tech, easy-to-use weather systems. Power Light lithium batteries, the super powerful lightweight energy source for your machine. And the Data Quest Power Quest, the most innovative data recorders and touchscreen switch panels you can find. Check out ultronicsinc.com for these products and more. Ultronics, the choice of champions.
Order online and use promo code FLING23 for discount.
Contractors, we are your source for commercial vehicles. BJ, how do we help businesses?
We help them fill their vehicle needs. We're purchase them, we're shipping to them, we have them all set up and ready to go however they like, whether it be a cabin chassis, a utility truck, a plumber's van, whatever it may be. So a lot of contractors lean on us because they don't have to deal with the hassle, they don't have to worry about the huge markup. It's all service ready to go, and they can put their crew right in it, right in the job site.
So they can focus on their trade while we focus on getting them the vehicle they need to get their job done.
Right. Our job is to get the right truck for you. Your job is to get the job done right for the customer.
So back at it with our live stream. Thanks for joining us on the Summit Racing Fling at Norwalk, the inaugural edition presented by Total Seal. On this Friday, Strange Engineering, $50,000 to win. The last couple rounds have just been absolutely absurd. At one point, I think it was, probably 30 or 32 laps. As you were saying, and keeping track, Alan, somebody was 00 in some way, shape, or form on the tree, at the top end, or taking X. Pretty crazy. And in this Mickey Thompson round 5, it's going to get even more absurd because the closer we get, and we talked about this earlier, these big check races during the day, and I'll just give you an example. You go back to yesterday's broadcast. You go back to Wednesday, even when we were doing the bogey round where guys were trying to go dead on to try to get to that 16 top package. Flags are flying. A lot of movement. The weather is basically now dead. No wind. And cool weather. Cars are repeating, and it is a practice tree race, baby. A lot of fun to watch because that's when you get the real tight racing all the way down the racetrack. Whether it's door cars or dragsters, it don't matter. The racing is as good as it gets right now. So, dragsters, you should be in the lanes now. I see many of you missing two. Unless Fulcher was one of them because he just pulled in. Dragsters, we're missing one or two of you. Need to come on down. As we hit 9:30. Old racer, that's an excellent question. That would be Richie. The truck, yeah, he was at the machine shop at like 2 a.m. He did some sort of damage to the cylinder, and they had the whole thing disassembled. I think I left here last night, probably about 9:15, 9:30-ish, and I had noticed the truck had no motor in. I was like, oh, somebody's got a late night. And they took that motor to some sort of local machine shop somewhere that they know of. They, my understanding, our last update is that he was running to the main Summit store and getting parts. Try to get it back together. They're probably listening to me right now saying, yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. Don't worry. We'll get it back. We do plan to have a conversation with them tomorrow. Talk about their time, and I think we may present them with a little special something from our friends at Summit Racing. So, real cool deal. Really shows you the no-quit attitude in any of the racers. We did damage to a cylinder, or we got to re-sleeve something. I don't know, whatever may be the case. That's all right. Let's do it overnight. Who needs sleep? Overrated when you got to go racing for $50,000. With our friends at Strange Engineering, of course, tonight, ATI Performance Products, Saturday, tomorrow. And, of course, remember, we have mentioned this already. But the continuation of the Thursday, the APD Thursday 20K, we're hoping to get some of that in tomorrow, if not finish it tomorrow. But we will not continue that tonight. We got into round 3, 4-ish. And then, unfortunately, the weather did not cooperate last night. But tonight, weather's been good. Racing's been good. You are correct, old racer. That is big-time commitment as the dragsters fire them up. We hear them tower side. And then they shut off.
Printer jam.
Ah! The old printer jam. Oh, dear. Been a great time so far. I think we're officially at the halfway point of the Fling. Friday night with 2 main events, of course, coming Saturday and Sunday. Don't forget we have a ton of prizes to give away. We've got, of course, the last female standing. We've got all the packages, all the random drawings. Of course, anybody 000 in competition with a W going to pick up that Kyle Seipel 000 hero coin and $50 cash. We still have the shootout to take care of. I do believe we just about, I don't want to say anything official, but just about have at least one of our competitors. And that's based on package, but we'll talk about that another time. As dragsters pull into the water box. We were talking about our friends at Moer Engineering, of course, helping out with the live stream. So fitting that we get started with the Moer Engineering dragster over there. I believe that's Max over there. Getting ready to go. Just getting some stuff taken care of up top here. And then we'll fire them up from Summit Racing Equipment Motorsports Park. I got to tell you, the Summit staff here, Summit Motorsports Park team, America's Racetrack, they have done a marvelous job all week long. First of all, getting the track prepped, getting the facility prepped. It is such a clean facility. The pit area is terrific. Of course, up here in the tower or down low in the hospitality area, concession stand. Boy, I tell you what, the one thing I have really learned is there is no shortage of food here. Food's pretty good, too. Mickey Thompson, round 5. Here come the dragsters. Max Moser out of Moer Engineering. No box final. No box final. Come on down. And round 6 door cars. Round 6 door cars, come on down. All door cars. This is your call to lanes, please, including our no box final. All door cars, come on down to lanes, including our no box final. We will take you to lanes now. Max Moser, Summit Racing left side. 452 the dial in left side. Dylan Guy, right side. 455 out of Tennessee. To a 23 in favor of Moser. Wind light top end. It's going Dylan Guy's way. Guy. 455.6. That's dead 6. Taking 10 at the top end. 23 on the tree. 29 total is Moser is 19 and 2 above 0. Dylan Guy dead 6. Moving on to the next round of competition. Davey Markle, New York runner. The JRO Designs Hall Electric Machine and Precise Tool and Manufacturing. 439 the dialing. Going to have to chase And stick the nose out in front of Shane Blackburn. Blackburn, 449 the dial in right side. Out of Kentucky as they race into the night here at Norwalk for the inaugural Fling at Norwalk, presented by Total Seal with our friends at Summit Racing. Whittling them down as we get closer and closer to a 50 grand payday. Oh, Shane Blackburn. Oh, that's not how you want it to end. Markle would have been tough to beat. 12 dead 2. That's 14 total as Shane Blackburn is 001 red. Oh, that's brutal. Davey Markle, 14 total, riding high into the next round of competition. Marla Hunter, Diamond Chassis, left side out of Ern's Concrete and York RV. CBT Detail, 434 the dial in. Marla going to try to run down Devin Payton. Payton out of Michigan. The team at Gallstar, 472 the dial in. We got Diamond Chassis on the line. It is tight with the dragsters. As they are looking to get one round closer. When you think of the round-by-round commitment as a racer, you know, that's easy to do earlier in the race. But when you start to get late in the race, you really start to think to yourself, man, I'm only like 3 rounds away from a gigantic payday here. Marla Hunter, oh, Marla, 004 red. Devin Payton for the win, 10 and 1 above 0. 20 total as Marla is 004 red and out of competition. Nice try, Marla. Marla may be a candidate for our longest standing female. We'll see. Bob McDonough and Michael Needham. McDonough and the American Chassis left side, 484 the dial in, and Michael Needham. Michael at a 2-girls garage. That's his 2 daughters. Opened up that garage to help fund the racing program. And Michael looking for a payday to help him out. 516 the dial in right side. Going to try to hold off McDonough, who will be hard charging into the night here at Norwalk. So critical to let go 00. Gives you a whole lot of leverage. Needham in full control. Wind light top end. Needham on a double breakout. Needham 005. Take 12. To be under by 4th thou. McDonough follows behind. 4th thou. McDonough actually could have looked at that and said, man, 12th thou, not going to get there, throw the boat anchor, and by a thou, could have got there and said, I'll back out, let you break out. Doesn't do, follows him through, and Needham is there by 12th thou for the win. So the reaction time coming into play on the identical double breakout, and here comes Tanya Pruitt. Tanya, we talked to Tanya yesterday, and she was really looking forward to a deep run, and here we are. Pruitt in the beautiful dragster. Hand-painted machine. This would be one of those candidates for that performance polish best appearing vehicle out of Kick Booty Motorsports. 2022 Race Tech machine, 447 the dial in left side. It's not quite heads up, but it's as close as you can get. Zach Smith, right side. Smith out of Grafton, Ohio, looking for a 50K payday. Trying to get one round closer. Woo! They let go. Real nasty up front. Wind light, Zach Smith, 008, 1 above 4. Tanya Pruitt let go 1 and broke it out 9th thou. She just took a little too much stripe at the top end. 446-1 on the 447, taking 30. At the back end, Tanya needed to kick it a couple times. Unfortunately, 9th thou too quick. Zach Smith, let's go 008. And puts together 22 total for the win. Randy Shear, David Wright. Shear for the team at Blaster. an APD in a place called Rocco Machine. Randy in the Mullis Machine, left side, 460 the dial in. David Wright, right side in that beautiful Folk dragster. 446 out of Florida. Gonna race into the Ohio Chill. Gonna try to run down Randy, who has been very good with the Blaster dragster. See if we can hold off the carbon fiber machine of David Wright. It's over on the starting line. Randy Shear, 16 and 2 thou under as David Wright, 005 red and 1 above 2. No good. Randy Shear punches the ticket to the next round of competition. Brings up Ryan Sparks and J.P. Schuster. J.P. out of Vienna, Ohio, 441 the dial in of the bottle assisted. Dragster over there in the right lane, and Ryan Sparks out of Rochester Hills. This is a gorgeous machine over here in the left lane. If you get a chance to look at this car up close. 432 the dial in for the dragster. The Summit Racing equipment, left lane. 18 to a 25. Win light top end, gonna go Ryan Sparks. Sparks 18 and dead 7. 25 total, taking 16 out the back door. JP Schuster was 25 on the light and nearly locked out right out the gate. Ryan Sparks for the win. Good evening, Stephanie. How we doing? Yeah, how we doing? Hopefully all well. As Stephen McCrory and Zach Fulcher, Mr. Cool. Getting help from the team at Mr. Cool and Moer Engineering. Fuel Factory at Mayfield, Kentucky. The M&M. That's a brand new dragster. Right side, 483 the dial in for Fulcher. Fresh off, what'd you say, final round appearance in Top Alcohol? Yes, sir. And he's looking for a deep appearance in the big money rounds. Fulcher will try to hold off Stephen McCrory. Bears Motorsports and Champs Performance. Oh, it's a double red light. True Start Affair. Zach Fulcher, 002, dead 2. And Zach Fulcher will win it as McCrory is 006 red. That'd have been a heck of a drag race. Fulcher dead 2, McCrory dead 1, but they're both red. And the reaction time decides it on the starting line in favor of who commits the lesser of the two sins. And that is Fulcher. So Fulcher moves on. And that brings up Mr. Perfect. Caden Pruitt, 2 rounds ago, was 000 on the let go and dropped it dead 0 for the only perfect run of the inaugural Fling at Norwalk for Kick Booty Motorsports. Ferguson in control. Win line top end, Chris Ferguson. Ferguson is 12, dead 4. Take a 10 at the top end. That's 16 total is Caden Pruitt. The perfect magic runs out. 23 on the line is locked out, dead 3. And no good. Chris Ferguson rides 16 total into the next round of racing. And Donovan Williams with the tribute dial-in of 139. We'll make a quick bye lap here out of Sarasota, Florida. So Donovan, who gets the bye here. $465, and I'm guessing that may be last buy run of the night.
No, I mean last buy run of Isn't there 8 coming back?
We'll see.
Was that 15?
No box final. Congratulations to Jen and Jaden getting to the final. Let's see who can lock it up. One last time to get added into the box field. Jen Vignola, Summit Racing left side, 608 the dial-in out of New Jersey. 67 Camaro got a lineup next to Race Truck. Jaden Durst, S10. 646 the dial-in right side out of Fosteria, Ohio. Final round in no box. Durst is in full control, kicking it, and wins the round. Jaden, 15 on the tree and 2 above 2. 37 total, took a whole bunch at the top end, what was very comfortable with kicking it a couple times, and just about took a 10th to win the no box crowd. So Jaden is going to come on back, get added in, and go from there. So congratulations, Jaden Durst. Well done. But no celebrating yet. Right back into action as we continue on, continuing to send race cars down the racetrack as we get closer and closer to our $50,000 payday. So door cars round 6. Should be making the way as we come up on 9:45, 9:50. It's been a great day of racing. I want to commend the staff here at Summit Motorsports Park. The racetrack has been excellent all day long through the heat and then into the night. Nicely done. Well done, you guys, especially out there on the starting line and out in the staging lanes. I mean, that truly is a job that does not get enough appreciation. So thank you for your service. I appreciate that. If you see one of them Summit Motorsports Park members, make sure to shake their hand. Tell them thank you. Nice job, Warren, on the ones and twos, and the team out there in the video. Hey, still streaming. About 700 watching right now. The Summit Racing Fling at Norwalk, presented by Total Seal and our friends at Moer Engineering, helping out on the live stream. All righty. I believe Dorcar is going to be coming up here shortly. I'm going to vacate the chair and hand the microphone over to Alan Reinhardt.
Yay, me. What? Somebody told me one time, if you're not going to toot your own horn, you can't complain about there being no music. If I've done the math right, we got 8 of these things left. That makes this the quarterfinals. That's Connor Hess on the left side, and that's Lenny Wisniewski on the right side. Why, look, a 67 Camaro against the pickup. It was inevitable. We had too many of both of them. The Dodge, named after one of the states. I don't know which one, but either north or south. Handicap goes to the truck. We're ready to go. Turn it green and then figure it out 600 feet from now. All right, we got the green part. Connor Hess out there. Lenny ain't going to catch him. 001 Connor Hess. Lenny was 35. Connor was whacking the throttle, backing up to stay safe, and he did. 63 on the 61. Lenny goes 36 on the 34, but the 001 light made the difference there, and Connor Hess advances as Jim Stevens now rolls up in his Camaro on the left side, and Dave Burkhart in the right. Couple of Camaros separated by a couple of generations. Let's see, Camaro, Chevelle. They think they got that guy surrounded. They think. Burkhart goes 6th out too soon and gives Jim Stevens a free look. Dead on 2 at 121 miles an hour for the win. Dead on 6 after red by 6 for Dave Burkhart. Dragsters, come on back, dragsters. It's kind of gas and go time at this point. You turn on a wind light, fill them, chill them, send them right on back. Dennis O'Brien, Brian Wellington. The plain white wrapper on the 12 Camaro and the spectacularly beautiful JRO design 68 Chevelle. Don't misunderstand this because I love the Camaro, but if it was a beauty contest, Chevelle wins. But as somebody famous once said, it's a drag race, not a car show. They leave this end separated by 1 thou. They get down there separated by 3 thou. And Willingham tells Dennis, you can have the rest of the night off to go polish your beautiful car. Taking 003, he goes 46 on the 45. Dennis goes 47 on the 46 with a 1 thou advantage over there. That puts 003 at the finish line, and that brings Willingham back for the next round. Billy Lieber turns it red, 13 on the wrong side, and Glenn Ferguson is going to take the fair lane down, 6 flat at 144 miles an hour. And apparently I can't count because we had 9 cars still in instead of 8. So Vic will take the free ride here, and then we'll return 5. So Volvo lovers, you can't go to bed yet. Can't go to bed yet. Your guy is staying alive. Victor eases it in. Let's see if he decides to take the full-time run or just launch an idle. That is a very gentle job rolling into the beams, and that is a very red light at 021. And he does take the full ride. 5,907 on a 591. So it looks like he's got that number solid. Need to turn that light green. Dragsters are rolling back in here. Yay, rolling, rolling, rolling. Door cars were pretty much on gas and go mode when you get back to the pits. Cool them, fuel them. You don't need to wait for an invitation. I'll give you one, but you don't need to wait. As we continue on with round 6. And the dragsters are rolling in and suiting up. Cameron Adkins. The bad news is, oh, hold on. Disregard. I'll re-regard that in a second. We're double checking something. An absolutely beautiful evening as we run under the lights. Unlike last night, we got a temperature and a dew point that are separated so we can keep playing. Yay, playing. Getting breaking news updates. Garrett Griffith, Best losing package round number 4. And the folks at Hoosier have got a set of slicks for you. Cameron Atkins, best losing package in round number 5. The bad news is you lost. The good news is Mickey Thompson put a new set of shoes on your race car. We got the tractors just doing a little maintenance while the dragsters get in and matched up and ready to go. Door cars, come on back. All right, my dragsters are rolling in here. Door cars, we're ready for you to come on back. And remember, my no box winner, you're going to join the fray now, as we will have 6 total door cars. The dragsters are getting matched up. We're getting pretty close to when we're just going to put you all in a blender and see who races whom instead of keeping you separate. But for now, we're still stick with your own kind. Dragsters with dragsters, door cars with door cars. And the intramural skirmish will start a little bit later. Getting later into the evening, getting deeper into the rounds, pressure ramping up as we get closer and closer to the big bucks. Round 6 of the 50K. Dragsters up. Randy Schuer left, Dylan Guy right. You think they're feeling the pressure yet? I hope not. It's a whole lot easier to win big bucks when you don't get nervous. Just like it's a whole lot easier to hit big golf shots when you don't get nervous or about anything else. Lock everything out of your mind except the job at hand. Just another run. Difference in dial is 5 hun. Not going to be a lot of separation all the way down the racetrack. Last bulb lit, we're ready. And we are green. Dylan Guy, go 003, take 003. Turn on the scoreboard. Just like that. 57 on a 55, 61 on a 60 for Randy. But he was 16 on this end of the racetrack. Going 003, taking 003 works most of the time. It definitely did that time. Dave Markle down on the left side, Zach Smith in the right. As they roll their way up. Handicap this time a little more, not a lot more, a little more. It's going to be 9 instead of 5. But it's going to be a little more. It still floors me. Like, go 003, take 003. It sounds like an automatic win, doesn't it? But remember what happened earlier today. So who's going to join Dylan in the next round? Will it be Dave? Dave's not here. Or will it be Zach? Well, B003, take 12. 4,400 for the win for Davey Markle. Zach Smith goes one above the dial as well. 14 on the tree, one above, and not even close. 12th out at the stripe. So 003 light won both of the first two pair. Again, door cars come on down, and the no box winner comes down too. Bring back that no box pickup. Join in with the box door cars. Donovan Williams, Ryan Sparks. Okay, so the theme seems to be 003 for the win. That seems to be the theme. It's kind of like being in Vegas. Well, red has come up 7 times. Let's bet on red. That don't always work either. .003 is not going to win this one because nobody was even close to it. 433 for the win. Ryan Sparks was 022 and gets the win by getting the stripe a thou. Donovan Williams goes down there, goes 73 on a 71, 139 miles an hour, and gave it up a thou. Ryan Sparks advances. And Donovan Williams is going to be kicking himself. Now it's Devin Payton. Left, Zach Fulcher, right. This time, the handicap is a 10th. And the head start goes to Mr. Cool. Nervous? Nah. I'm Mr. Cool. Remember, dragsters, you turn on the wind light, we'll take you back. Quick as you can get here. It's getting to be that time of the night. On this end of the racetrack, separation 6 thou. On that end, separation 7 thou. Devin Payton, 10 dead 4. Nice try. Zach Fulcher, 4 dead 3. Devin had a 14 pack, and Zach cut it exactly in half. 007 for the win, taking 007 at the stripe. Devin Payton, 10 dead 4 to go home. And Zach Fulcher moves on. Now it's going to be Mike Needham in the left side. Still one of the slower dragsters, but that machine is hitting the number. And hitting the number is more important than being the fast guy. Chris Ferguson is planning on hitting the number and being the fast guy. He saw a little spray purge down there. Part of me wonders if that's for show. I just want that guy to know. I got it. All right, watch this. Psh. Did you see that? Okay. Let's watch again. Biggest handicap we're going to see in the round right here. That is a lot of head start. That's a lot of ground to make up, and that's a lot of car Chris Ferguson's got chasing him down. 37 on a 37. He goes dead 1, 17 on the tree, and that was enough. Now, you remember, moments ago, 14 total just went home. This time, 18-1 and a runaway. Mike Needham missed it. 30 on the tree, and even dead 4 wasn't going to help. Last pair, 14, wasn't even close. This time, 18, large and in charge. It is crazy how much of a right place at the right time sport drag racing is. Talk about it all the time. I think drag racing is a lot like bowling. You do the best job you can in your lane. There's no defense. You can't do anything to slow down or stop the other guy. You just hope that the job you do in your lane is better than the job he does in his lane. Sometimes you shoot 265 and you get your teeth kicked in. Sometimes you shoot 142 and it's like, hey, look at me. I'm the league champion. We'll take him back as soon as we can get him back. We are getting way down to it. By my count, should be 11 cars still in competition. 5 short wheelbase and 5 long wheelbase. Six short wheelbase, 5 long wheelbase. That would be 11, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been doing math all day, and I can't count to 11 anymore. I haven't been doing math that good, but you know. Well, we're ready as soon as you guys are. Door cars look like they're rolling in. Wonderful. Trying to get through the evening without telling snail jokes. That's my plan. Save them for tomorrow. I see tractors parking. I hear engines running. I believe I'm about to see 6 door cars roll around the corner. Dragsters, I know you guys are hustling up, but we are ready when you are. No need to wait for your personal invitation. Just come on down as soon as you're ready. If I've done the math correctly, after this, we'll put together the ladder. Because we should have 3 and 3 making the return. Here they come. Jaden Durst in the S10. Brian Willingham in the Camaro. Just changing a camera battery down there on the 60-foot timer. If you're wondering, what was that all about? That's what that was all about. 645 to a 646. These two are going to be side by side. By side. Bumping very gently. Red light start, Jaden by 0.004 of a second. The red light's on, the truck is out. Brian Willingham goes 10 dead 6 at 106 miles an hour. Had a chance to check the dial. Runs dead 6. Jaden goes 004 red and then took his foot off the throttle, and I guarantee you he's having a little conversation with himself down there, probably muttering words under his breath that I shouldn't repeat on the PA. You know, darn and shucks and rats and, you know, words kind of like that. Jim Stevens now in the left side. Glenn Ferguson in the right. In, set, ready, green. The red Ford is out there. The Camaro trying to run him down. Finish line stripe. Check it out. 007. 601 for the win for Ferguson. Jim Stevenson is 58 on the tree, and even dead 2 wasn't going to help him. He was dead 2 and not even close. Ferguson 007 and moving on. So we've got one new gen Camaro, we've got one classic Ford, and the third will either be the Dodge Dakota or the Volvo. Connor Hess thinks he can run 561. Victor Ellinger thinks he can run 590. So the Volvo will jump first. Now, they're both Ohio runners. The truck, so gentle. Turn on the first bulb. Take that deep breath. Roll forward 7 more inches. And focus. I bet if I told you they were dead even on reaction time, you wouldn't be surprised, right? What if I told you they were dead even and both missed it the same? Dead even at 52. And then Victor runs dead 7, taking 008 for the win. Connor Hess goes 62.5 on a 61. If you'd have told either one of those guys at Staging Lanes you're going to be 52, they would have just turned around and gone home because there's no way 52 reaction time wins this time of night. But they leave dead even. Victor takes 008 to run dead 7, and the Volvo makes it to the ladder round. Dragsters, we're ready when you are. And after we run the dragsters down, we will generate the ladder for the final 6 cars with $50,000 still hanging out there in the balance. Okay, what's your plan for the round? I'm going to run dead on. Okay, that's a good plan. What are you shooting for on the light? 52. What? Huh? No, it's going to be fine. He's going to be 52 also. You just watch. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Dragster as quick as you can, please. I did say please.
Hey, Chris Ferguson, come on back. We are waiting on you. You are the only vehicle we are waiting on. Chris Ferguson, come on down.
I just heard something go vroom. I see a dragster. That's 2 vrooms down there. Vroom, vroom. I think I can say that, right? Mazda probably has a trademark on zoom, zoom, so. We have 3 door cars that have advanced to the ladder round. They will be joined by 3 dragsters. Either Davey or Ryan will be part of that, but not both of them. One or the other. $439 for Davey. I mean, at this point, right, we're all on first name bases. Davey in the left, Ryan in the right. 600 going to be the separation. In dial. Now remember, the key, be 52 on the tree, take 008. We just learned that. Hey, it worked once, ought to work again. Red, no. Dave goes 006, red, dead 2. Ryan goes 003 and shuts off to a 502. Come on, man. And here comes Chris Ferguson and Zach Fulcher. 436 to a 483, so we're going to have a whole lot more handicap coming at you right here than we saw last time. Almost a full bulb. Will Chris or Zach be on turnaround for the ladder round? And they both leave early. By 1,000th of a second, Zach comes out on the right side of the true start. Chris, 005, too soon. Zach, 004, too soon. 4 cars have staged up. 3 of them went red. You think the pressure's piling on? I think it is. Here comes Dylan. He'll take the solo. And then we'll have 6 to return. 3 door cars have already advanced. And as soon as Dylan takes the tree, he'll be the 3rd dragster to do so. We'll have a ladder ready when they pull into the lanes. Every single dragster was 00 on the tree. 4 of the 5 were 00 red. 002, 004, 005, 006 red, and the only green light was the 003. That's leaning on the Christmas tree. Waiting for 6 cars, 3 door cars, 3 dragsters. We'll have the ladder by the time you get here. And you can bring them right on back just as soon as you're ready.
Hey, again, we are down to our final six. Final six, we need you to the lanes, please. Also want to congratulate Jennifer Vignola. Jennifer, you are the last of the ladies standing in today's $50K $500 bonus, courtesy of our friends at Trailer Ranch. So congratulations, Jennifer. Jennifer Vignola, the last of the ladies standing. And again, thanks to Trailer Ranch helping out with that bonus. Again, final six, take you to the lanes now, please. You are on a ladder. Come on down.
I freely admit that I'm really not all that excited about the boys being back in town, but I will be very excited when the boys are in their cars and pulling up to the water box so we can continue eliminations. Figure out who's going to win the 50K. Because we're ready to find out. I've got my, hey, buddy, can I borrow a couple of bucks sob story all ready to go. I just don't know who to tell it to yet. I hear rumbling. Does that mean we're ready? I think we're ready. Ronnie looks like he's going to kick me right in the shin if I don't let him announce this, so I'm going to get out of the way and let him announce. I don't want to get kicked in the shin.
It's actually going to be more like a knee. I go for the knee, not the shin.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
No.
Then you won't be able to get up those stairs.
I actually have good knees, so.
Oh, you got good knees.
I do have good knees, yes. I have bad ankles. All those years of competitive softball tore my ankles up, but my knees are in good shape, so don't kick me in the knees.
Okay. All right. Quarter final round of the Strange Engineering Friday 50K. All the discussion, it's over. As Victor and Brian come to the water box. Throughout all the competitors and all the cars, how about the car that in the new entry time run, I think it was this morning, had all kinds of issues? Or no, that wasn't even the time run. That was round one, wasn't it? That was the time run. Something wrong with the line lock or something. Had the front tires locked up, and Brian Willingham fixed the vehicle, and now we are into the quarterfinals at a Sullivan, Ohio in the Camaro. 646 the dial in right side, and Victor Ellinger. How about the Volvo making it to the final six? 590. Left side dial. Looking for a spot in the final 3 for $50,000. All pre-staged up. And fully staged. Here we go. $12 to a 33 in favor of Victor. A win light to the Volvo. 12 takes 6 thou at the top end to be 1 above 9. And 31 total. Brian Willingham, 33 on the tree dead. 4 is locked out on the starting line. Victor in the Volvo punches the first ticket into the final 3 of our Strange Engineering 50K Friday, and that makes 1 door car into the final 3. Let's put 2, well, maybe 1 dragster, maybe 2 dragsters. Going to be an interesting final pair. This pair here at the line is Ryan Sparks and Zach Fulcher. Fulcher has had a magnificent last, well, week and a half for Mr. Cool and Moer Engineering Fuel Factory. Sparks, an American and Select Transmission win light. It is Fulcher. Fulcher, 008 dead 5. Taking 16 out the back door. 13 total. Ryan Sparks is 12 and 1 above 7. No good. Zach Fulcher punches a ticket into the final 3. So door car and dragster, and now it's a pair to fill out the final 3. That'll be Dylan Guy and Glenn Ferguson Jr. Ferguson, 66 Fairlane, the blue oval out of Greensboro. $5.99, the dial in right side. Dylan Guy. Guy has been very good in these last couple rounds. Very tough to beat. And $4.56 the dial in left side. Going to have to run down the door car in the night. Mile an hour difference is going to be a big one. That makes that top end so difficult, and that's what makes these door car dragster matchups so exciting. Who will join Victor and Zach in the final 3 for $50K? $12 to a 32 in favor of the dragster. Win light dragster. Dylan Guy, 12 and 2 above 2, taking 19 at the top end. Dylan Guy, Zach Fulcher, and Victor
Dylan will race the Volvo. Zach has the buck.
will be your final 3. So according to what we've got up here, sounds like Zach Fulcher is going to be on the bye at 3. And Dylan Guy will get the Volvo in a little dragster door car matchup. So 2 dragsters and a door car headed for the final 3 for $50,000. If you guys are back, cool them, fuel them, bring them on back so we can finish this one out. Getting down to the nitty-gritty, everything should be smooth sailing from here. So once you guys get back to your pits, make sure to fuel them, bring them back. Come on down, as we'd love to wrap this one up. Got an exciting finish coming to the Strange Engineering $50,000 Friday payday. Come get your payday. Bring them on back, guys.
For more than 45 years, Rob's Automotive and Collision has been an industry leader in auto and truck recovery, as well as all facets of automotive repair. With over 15 factory certifications from the likes of Porsche, Ford, and many others, along with the industry's best equipment, such as the Vision Carliner frame measuring system and factory-certified aluminum repair, we're a full-service automotive center. Additionally, Rob's offers motorhomes and toters for all mechanical and collision needs. Our heavy-duty towing and hauling division is complemented by a full-line heavy-duty truck and trailer mechanical repair and collision center as well. 24-hour roadside assistance is available. Visit us at robsautocenter.com for more.
Hello racers, here we are at the 2024 PRI show. I'm standing here with one of the owners of Mazzir Enterprises, Don Mazzir. Don, tell us what's new in the world of Mazzir Enterprises.
Yeah, we've been hard at work at Mazzir's, just trying to round out our offerings and flex plates and starters and water pumps, of course. We have some brand new remote and radiator mounted water pump designs. We have some more offerings as far as our safe caps, the radiator caps that we make with the locking shell on them. That's been a really good product for us this year, and we're expanding those offerings, different pressure ratings and different finishes. We've also been hard at work to address some of the new engine designs and making some water pumps for those. The new Ford Godzilla, we've got some offerings for that. So it's been fun. We love being creative and bringing new stuff to market, and this is a great place to do it.
And track tested by the family themselves. Don runs Top Sportsman. Dave also races. So, you know, if they're putting on a 6-second quarter-mile door car, it's going to last in an 8-mile car.
That's the fun part. We learn constantly, right? We're out there racing with our peers. We see what they're going through to get the cars down the track effectively, and what we ourselves are struggling with to improve all the time. So that's really the main thrust of our product development, is always trying to solve a problem, and we wouldn't know about it if we weren't so involved with racing.
Great point, Don. And I've always run Mazzir on all of my race cars throughout the last few decades, and thank you for being a long-standing partner with the Fling series.
We love the Spring Fling series. From the very beginning, we knew that was going to be a winner of an idea. It's a fun format. You bring a personality to it that makes racers welcome. And that's, I think, job number one of a promoter, which you do so well. Your whole team, we know when we roll in the gate that you want us there, that it matters to you that we showed up. So the Fling races, ton of fun. If you haven't done one, do it.
Thanks, Don.
Racers serving up the very best parts. That's what Mazzir Enterprises is all about. Since our first product introduction in the 1980s, we have been in the relentless pursuit of excellence on the track and off, with a mission to produce the very best parts. Problem-solving parts for your high-performance vehicle. No matter if it's chassis and fabrication, water pump and cooling system, starters and the accompanying electrical, or full billet flex plates you're after, look to Mazzir for the best solutions.
I am here with Flings to Norwalk in the pits. I'm here with Zach, Jake, and Eric. A bunch of suspicious dudes. What do you have to say for yourself?
I can't drive a race car, and I've been out before second round both days.
Ouch. You want some ice cream?
I already ate it. It was expensive.
I am here with Flings to Norwalk in the pits. I'm here with Zach, Jake, and Eric. A bunch of suspicious dudes. What do you have to say for yourself?
I can't drive a race car, and I've been out before second round both days.
Ouch. You want some ice cream?
I already ate it. It was expensive.
I don't know, man. Really just out here trying to not make ourselves look stupid.
Might want to try harder.
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah, we haven't been doing we have been doing a good job of that. So we're going to try to turn it around here today and hopefully walk away a winner.
Hell yeah. Well, the main thing is, are you having fun?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, then we've nailed it. Mission accomplished. Speaking of fun, let's make each other feel bad. So, question number 1. What year did this track open originally?
1934.
1968.
1960.
1934. 1963. Close. You're close. You're close. Nobody gets any points though. So, what year did Summit purchase the naming rights?
1972.
1994.
I love the scorn that you're giving after all of this. No, that guy's
2002.
close. 2007. Yeah.
Not even close right now.
Well, how old are you guys? I'm 35.
23.
24.
28.
Okay, I was about to say the year we graduated high school, so I'm glad I didn't because I'm old. All right, never mind. Question number 3. When Summit purchased the naming rights in 2007, they brought an NHRA national event with them. What was the name of that national event? Go.
Inaugural Summit NHRA Series.
What do you have to say? That was a good guess. What are you going to make fun of him about now?
No, that was way better than what I was going to say, so I don't know. I have no clue.
Summit Equipment Nationals.
No one's getting this. This is the hardest question I've got. It's Pontiac Performance NHRA Nationals. Follow-up question, chance for a redemption point. What track within the region, immediate area, did they pull it from? Where'd that event come from before it came here?
42.
National Trails.
National Trails.
National Trail. Do you want to change your answer?
National Trail.
We're tied at 1. All right. I should probably stop swearing on the microphone. Lelo might have something to say about it. Question number 4. Shoot, it's going to be a good one. Name 2 of the 4 Summit distribution centers nationwide.
Ohio, Norwalk, and I don't know. I don't know the other one.
Atlanta, Georgia. I know there's one in Ohio. I don't know if it's Columbus or Delaware. I know there's one in Texas. And there's one out west. I don't know where the other one's at.
Talmadge, Ohio. Georgia. Sparks, Nevada. And somewhere in Texas.
Dang, you might have just swept the whole competition. If you would have gotten Arlington or McDonough, I would have just given it to you. I would have quit. I would have thrown this notebook and walked away.
Atlanta, McDonough.
So, you guys are all right. Good jobs, good jobs. Well, except for you. But Talmadge, Sparks, Nevada, McDonough, Georgia, and then Arlington, Texas, where the Cowboys play. So, all right, here's... Say what?
So we're getting there a little bit now.
You guys are
some points.
You're dialing it in. Now that we got out of the 60s and the 30s, we're good to go. All right, so name 2 of this year's Fling winners. 2 of this year's 2025 Fling winners. And one of them may or may not be standing nearby, looking real good over there. Bonus points if you can name the 5K shootout winner from this week. Go.
This week's 5K shootout winner was Donovan Williams.
Bonus points.
And then Cooper Chun's a winner of the 2025.
Nice work, sir.
In Vegas.
Bobby Murphy.
And
Cooper Chun and Donovan.
All right, yeah, I'm noticing a theme here. You totally ruined this question for us. Thanks, Cooper.
I'm going to piggyback. Donovan Williams, Cooper Chun, and Bobby Murphy.
Smart man, smart man. Yeah, and I should have written a tiebreaker down, but I'm pretty sure at this point you've swept this competition. Are we in agreement? Is he about a point up or down?
I think he's a point up. Oh, he's a point up, but it's close.
I think it was close to. We'll give it to you. Cooper, how are you, buddy? You did not win this. Eric won this. Congratulations. How do you feel? You are $100 of Fling's merch is richer. I can't speak. How do you feel?
I feel great. Hopefully I can turn this $100 gift certificate into about $50,000 today.
I think you will. I think you will. Well, boys, thank you for your time.
Yes. Thank you.
Appreciate you being the best part of the Flings. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And good luck to you. Got anything else to say to the people before we break out?
The events are great. If you haven't come out, come out. It's my first event. It's my first Fling event, so having a good time. I just need to turn it around and get some win lights.
Absolutely. Let's dive into that a little bit. First Flings, what are your immediate takeaways?
It's pretty cool. I kind of like the single entry. There's pros and cons to it. There's a lot of cars here, a lot of cool cars. I've been to Norwalk once. This is my second time, but the Fling itself, it's a cool event, and it seems like it's ran really well so far. So
we love to hear it. What's your home track, if I didn't ask already?
Byron Dragway.
Brainerd Motorsports Park.
National Trails.
Nice. Heck yeah. Well, sorry that we stole the Pontiac event from you in 1960, whatever. All right, boys, we're out. That was good. Good. Cut.
All right. We've got all three down there. I feel pretty good. For the first time, I think I'm going to make it because I've only got 1 5-hour energy left, and now I think that'll actually be enough. Semifinals and finals, that's it. All right, we're ready. I believe the tractors are coming off here. All we got to do now is figure out who is going to race Zach. And then we can start thinking about tomorrow. Can Victor in the Volvo be the dragster destroyer after working his way through all the door cars? That is the question, because if he beats one, he's got to race another one. We know Zach waits. If Dylan has his way, it'll be 2 dragsters head up in the final. When's the last time a Volvo won 50 grand? Did they even make a Volvo that's worth 50 grand? I mean, they probably do today, but that's an 82 model. Retail price $1,450. All right, we're in. We're ready to go. The Volvo's going to get a big head start. Predicting a 590. Wow, that's a Christmas tree head start. Red light start for Dylan Guy. Vic goes 002 dead 5. Do you think he was ready for the dragster? All right, Zach. A week ago, he was in Bowling Green in an injected nitro car and made it to the final. This car is not quite as quick and not quite as fast, but I guarantee you the competition's a whole lot stiffer here. And he's made it to the final. Double 001 dead 7. Victor, a 5-pack in his, in essence, solo run after the red light came on. I mean, he didn't know that when he hit the tree, but he did get to leg it out. Zach puts up 8. And the onslaught of 00 dead-ons continues. One pair of cars. As soon as they get back, we'll figure out who's going home with the big cash. You know, if we ran these guys alphabetically, they would have been the last two down the racetrack, right? Vic and Zach. I don't know. There was probably like a William or a Warren or something in there, right? A Willie? Maybe. Zach would have definitely been last. Quick as you guys can get back. Please and thank you. And now back to Peter's playlist, whatever's on that.
So, I'm here with Zach, Michael, and Shannon. How you boys doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Hanging in there.
Pretty good. Hanging in there.
Everybody's pretty good. I'm pretty good. All right.
We're here racing.
We're here racing. So, well, how's your week going? I heard we're still in, so tell me about your day.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. I got to loosen up on the finish line. I'm trying to cut it too tight, and it's cost me around, so just minor adjustments.
What do you think about them shorty dragsters? I didn't even know those existed until yesterday.
Yeah, each their own, I guess. I'm not a big fan. I mean, I don't think I would like one, but I've never driven one.
I love it. All right. And how's your day going, sir?
Pretty good. We're 10, take 1, first round for the win, so can't complain.
All right, we're getting into it. Question 1. I got 5 questions. Celebrity deathmatch style. Heads up play. Winner takes all. Oh, hand me that, please. We have a $250 Summit gift certificate that you can still hold because I only have one pair of hands. All right. What year did this racetrack open?
1964. 1964.
1967.
62. Can I get one more guess?
Yes.
63.
Sick son of a. You saw it, didn't you?
No, I did not.
I'll give it to you just because I don't want to give zeros out. So yes, 1963. All right. How's it feel being just down on the first round?
Oh, this feels like how the day started.
And I'm not giving you ice cream, so. All right, what year did Summit purchase the naming rights?
1967.
I want to say it was about 69.
I'll go 68.
Quick, add 40 years and re-answer.
Add 40 years. So for 2000 and 2000? Really?
And
7?
You nailed it. 1-1, baby. Shannon.
Wow. I thought, yeah.
Yeah, 2007. And in.
What was that one again? When they purchased the naming rights? Yep. Huh.
Yeah. So in 2007, Summit brought an NHRA national event with it. What was the name of that national event? Go.
Summit Fall Nationals.
Good guess.
Northern Ohio Nationals.
Oh, these are all fantastic guesses. We should put these on a list for our future events. Go, Shannon, go. Don't think about it.
Spring Nationals, I don't know.
No, it was the Pontiac Performance NHRA Nationals. I wouldn't expect really anybody to get that.
And I was thinking Pontiac was Trails back in the day.
Yeah. I think because it came from National Trail, so you are correct.
Yeah, it would have been Pontiac. Yeah.
There we go, 2-1.
Half point, 2 to 1.5. I love it. All right. So name 2 of the 4 Summit distribution locations nationwide, I should have said. So there's 4 Summit equipment distribution centers across the U.S. Name 2 of the 4. If you can get the town, bonus, but at least the state. 2 of the 4, go.
Ohio and North Carolina.
Ohio and Florida.
Ohio and Oklahoma.
Quick, Shannon, say Georgia.
Georgia.
Hey, we got a tie game, boys. So, Talmadge, Ohio, of course, everybody got that one. Sparks, Nevada, which is how we get next day air in Montana. Thank you, Summit. McDonough, Georgia, and then Arlington, Texas, Dallas Cowboys style. Yeah. It's only 3 hours away, yeah. Name 2 of the 2025 Flings winners, and bonus point if you can guess the 5K shootout winner from this week. Go.
2025, Dustin Smiley because he beat me in the final. And who won the other day? I don't think Donovan has one this year. What's that guy's name? I see him. Can't mention it. Jason got 3rd that night. Who did he? I'm drawing a blank.
You said the first name.
I did? Donovan Williams?
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was this year.
Yeah, I was going to go with Donovan and Cooper Chung.
All good answers.
I haven't watched any of them, I'm sorry.
Quick, say Jeff Serra and Donovan Williams.
Jeff Serra and Donovan Williams.
Holy, you guys are amazing. How'd you know all this stuff? I have lost track of who won, but I think it was you, right?
No, I don't think it was him.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it Mike?
Yeah.
All right, well, congratulations then, because I don't know how to math. And as long as you guys are keeping track of the points, what do you have to say for yourself? You're $250 richer in Summit parts.
Thank you, Summit. Thank you, Peter, and everybody at the Fling staff. Just great race, and keep the luck going.
Yeah, well, thank you guys for being the best part of the Flings and for giving me a few minutes of your time.
Yep, appreciate you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's good.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Are you guys hearing this? It's a subtle, come on, come on, come on, come on. They're here? Awesome. They were playing the right song. We're going to find out which one of you guys is too out to handle. Okay, that was the last song we have. So we either have to run the final or I will sing. I know most of the words to My Country 'Tis of Thee. I know half of I Got You, Babe, but I don't have anybody sing the other half. Probably be best if we run the cars. We have parked the tractors. Final pair of the night. Here's my only desire. Let's have a good, safe run down the racetrack. Let's have a good race. And may the best man win. I've always felt that the philosophy of may the best man win was the best philosophy to live by, because 4 times in my life, I've been the best man. So far, I've never been the husband. I think I win. Anybody want to argue with me? Yeah, Peter probably would, but let's have a good, clean, fun, close race. Let's keep a 00 dead on percentage high. That's been ridiculous. I wish, and actually, you know what? Anthony's working on it. There will come a time when our computer program will be able to tell us how many 00s, how many deads, how many, I mean, it was crazy. The last Fling race, Zach Fulcher, we're talking the dragster, made it this far and didn't close the deal. He's looking for one more step. Vic Ellinger in the Volvo. This will be his first attempt at the big bucks at a Fling race. But he quite obviously has been in pressure situations before and responded strongly. In the last round, you may recall, both of them basically had a free run because Dylan went red, so Vic ran it to a 5-pack. Zach had the buy run, and he parked it at 8. I really hope we have that kind of final because that'll be fun. The Volvo goes first. Victor dialed 590. Zach, 483, the exact numbers that they hit just a few minutes ago. Keep it green, and let's break it down to a couple inches at the finish line. Pre-staged. 3 bulbs. 4 bulbs, race. Both drivers away on the green. Zach closing in, finish line. No, by 1,000th of a second. Vic Ellinger is going to take home the cash. Look at him celebrating on the starting line. He left second. He got there first by 1,000th of a second, and he takes the win, dead 3. Zach Fulcher, 008, but runs 484. On the 483, and that left the door open 1,000th of a second, and Victor stuck the nose of the Volvo right in there. That was a fun final round. Hey, it was a long day. On behalf of Peter and everybody on the Fling staff, and also for everybody at Summit Motorsports Park, thank you, racers. Thank you, competitors. Thank you to everybody who answered a parts call. Thank you to everybody who helped out. I know it was a long day, but it was a safe day. It was an incredibly competitive day. It was a fun day. And now we get to move on to an ATI $50,000 Saturday, but not before we hear from Victor, who's going to be making his way back up into the winner's circle. I guarantee you this, 22 on the tree, that wasn't the goal. Dead 3, that darn sure was. And for Zach Fulcher, another final round that's going to make him even hungrier. He had a pretty darn good day. Victor's was one thou better and a few $1,000s better. Zach comes rolling back up, coming up one thou short. And here comes Victor. Makes his home in Cleveland. So the cash is going to stay in Ohio. For Zach, if I'm not wrong, that's 3 races, 3 weeks, 3 final rounds. He's seeing a lot of win lights. Missing the big one. Victor's pulling up into the winner's circle. Keep coming, Victor. The winner's circle a little further forward. Keep coming, Victor. Keep coming, Victor. Vic Ellinger pulls up, climbs out. Congratulations. That's a $50,000 day. And he did it with a Volvo. Final round by a thou. We're going to hear from him in just a moment as he climbs out. The photographers get ready to work their magic. Incredible. Ronnie, you're going to have to get a little distance between you and those speakers.
We're going to see.
Yesterday, the magic spot for me was basically right at the end of the wall to get away from the feedback. But we definitely all want to hear from the winner.
Victor, come on over here. Victor, come on over here.
Let's hear from him. Ronnie Court, you should be good right there.
Yeah, we're trying to get away from the feedback. Hey, let's hear it for your $50,000 winner, Victor. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
First time Fling final.
Yeah.
You're looking to stage the car up. What are the emotions?
Don't mess up, and I kind of did there on the let go, and I was shaking my head when it left. I knew I was a little late, and then I said, man, I better give it a rip. It feels like she's on a run, and Dead 3, the car is phenomenal, man. I got, a lot of help behind all that, and Calvi Peru, helps Nick Hastings with the EFI. He's been working on this thing all. Did we lose it? Matt Cattermore has been helping me. My girlfriend Jessica. We've all been fighting this thing all year, and had a little struggle here. This is my home track, and
maybe drop the volume just a hair. Let's talk about the top end. Yeah. What happened down there?
I was just trying to make a time run because I figured once I was bad on the tree, I'd make sure to try to drop it dead on. So it worked out, and I love what those guys do, the Mr. Cool videos and stuff. I was just telling them before we got in the car, they do a really good job for all their sponsors. And I'm general manager at Weisco, and we help a lot of racers out here that are here today. And it's great to race with everybody that we help and finally be up here and get a trophy. So and nice little check. So.
This was shark-infested waters. I mean, honestly, every pair, we are oohing and eyeing over the double O's and the tight racing. How do you stay focused throughout the entire event?
Just try to get up there and Marky Brewer that's here today, when he won a world championship, IHRA, he's a mechanic, and I told him, you know what, you got to go up there and stage it like you're drilling out a bolt. You know, you can't get rattled and start getting the jitters, and it's kind of, you know, I got to follow my own advice, right? So that's what I try to do. And I'm a bottom bulb guy normally, so I threw a box in it for this race, thinking that was a better deal than who was going to show up in the bottom bulb class here. So I'm glad I did that. So it was cool. I used to have a dragster and top bulb most of my career, and I started racing here 14 years old, so before they had juniors. So
love to see all these people out here supporting you. What's that? Tomorrow's your birthday.
50 years old.
Oh, my friend, congratulations. You got a lot of people to thank for sure.
Yeah, Weisco, Piston, Dart Machinery, Aaron McCullough, Finish Line Race Fuels, Joey and John and Randy at APD for all their help, and great customers. The Biondo family, you know, we've been working together for over a decade now, and you know, I fought tooth and nail to keep that sponsorship going with these guys because I believe in the brand, and it's turned into this. It's really cool to see, you know, be along the way, you know, the journey with Pete and Emily, and watch this thing grow. So you know, the Moser guys, Mickey Thompson, Holly guys I owe a lot to for the EFI setup. The thing's been Scoggin Dickey Race Shop. That motor's been, we've been whooping on that thing left and right. 427 LS, that thing is badass. But Gary Fleener doing my transmissions. Man, I got so many people helping me. The Cometic Gasket guys, yeah, there's a lot of help over there. But you know, looking forward to the rest of the week because this is a lot of fun, and hopefully I didn't use it all up. So,
if there was a headline for today, it's how about Victor and the Volvo, your Strange Engineering $50,000 winner. Congratulations, Vic. And 12 minutes before his birthday. How about that? Congratulations, Vic. Of course, we will see him tomorrow at FTI Performance. We got all kinds of fun stuff happening tomorrow. We'll have all kinds of bonuses, of course. $50,000 a grand up for grabs. ATI Performance Products Saturday, of course. Tomorrow, $50,000 up for grabs. Lots of bonuses, and of course, the big check and trophy. We thank you so much for tuning in to the Fling at Norwalk, our Summit Racing Equipment inaugural Fling at Norwalk, our first main event winner, Victor Ellinger in the Volvo. It's all presented by Total Seal. Thanks for tuning in.